Hey everyone, it's your favorite Lotus Blossom Lizzie, and this time I'm doing something a little bit different that I haven't done, and I'm going to be doing a monthly layout. And this will actually be the monthly layout for August, but I wanted to kind of show you the layout that I did for July. Now, I've kind of been experimenting, so every week I do some different stickers and try to figure out how I'm going to do the monthly layout. So I haven't quite figured out how I'm going to do this part, but the rest of it I think I have down. And basically what I'm going to do is use a kind of an at-a-glance for when I have bills paid, which I have a lot of them, which you don't know how many bills you have until you put it all in a layout like this. So I don't feel ashamed, because I think there are a lot of people who also have lots of bills that they pay. So I'm just gonna leave it at that. So the first thing I did was I made the header here. I made the header for July, and then I also put the days here, because normally, and I'll show you what one looks like. Well, like here on September, it just has like the S, M, T, W. It just has the letters for the beginning of the week. So I actually wrote those out, and I made like a sticker to go across, and you'll see it on the next one. And I used washi in this particular instance to cover the spots that were like before this month. So these were actually within the last month, and I covered those. And I just have these covering like some personal data. But I was supposed to go on a trip here, and it got canceled, so I did some little cancellation stickers. I hope you guys can see those, because they're kind of small. So let me pull it up a little bit so you can see. Let's do this one right here, so you can see the cancellation sticker, which is right here. And I love those little stickers. They're small, but they work really well, especially for this layout. And so I had the my Prius. I had Sandy here, because Sandy is my Prius. So I had her on the days when I was going to be traveling. And then you'll see I have like the pay bills, and there's, you know, sprinkled throughout for all the days when I have to pay my bills. Now, I don't like wait until that day to pay the bill. What I do is on Mondays, I actually pay all the bills for the week, because I don't like paying my bills too far ahead, because I don't want those people having my money. So I always make sure that I pay it just for the week ahead, and make sure I check on Saturdays and Sundays, because sometimes bills are due on Saturdays and Sundays, so I don't miss those. And then I put down a little bit of washi just to kind of decorate, and then I covered up the numbers as well. And that was basically all I did. Oh, and I put down the dates for the recycle, because they only come twice, well, mostly twice a month, and it's like every other week. And sometimes I get confused when I'm doing the plan with me as to whether to put those down, and I have to look back. So I just put those on here, and then basically that's it. That's all I'm going to use the monthly layout for now. So that may change. I'm going to do some other things in the next one. So I'm going to go ahead, and we're going to go to the next monthly layout, and it's going to be kind of the same. So I'm going to do a talk over for that part, so I can kind of speed it up. So we're going to go here to August, and I have all my stickies, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to pull these off. Okay, before we get started, I just wanted to show you, I'm going to take this sticker off that's on here, because it's not right. See, it's been on here for a while, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it off. I'm going to go ahead and take that sticker off. We don't need that, and it came off kind of funky, but that's okay. I'll find a way to cover it up. And I'm going to be using my X-Acto knife, and for this layout I'm going to be using some tweezers, and you'll see exactly what I'm going to do with those. And I actually got these ideas from another YouTuber, a few YouTubers, and so they work out really well. So for we got the pay bills stickers that I printed, and yes, I printed out a lot, and that's okay, because I'll use them in a different month. And I have the days that I need to put the pay stickers down, because I'm not going to write specifically which bills are due for privacy purposes. And also I have those on a different calendar anyway. I also printed out like some special days for this month, and I'll go over those as we do them. And you know, my handwriting kind of, it stinks, but you know what? It's my handwriting. And then I did a kit that has the headers. It has the recycle icons, and then it has the days of the week that are written out. And then I have the date cover ups, and I did some washi for some decoration. And then I did like some half boxes so I can sprinkle things throughout and to kind of bump up the decorations as well. So we're gonna see how that all goes out. So, okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get started now. All right, so of course the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to put down these header stickers that I made, and they came out really nicely, of course, and I always have to mess them up the first time I do it. You know, it's always an experiment for me, but that's okay. I was able to pull them up and then put them back down. And I also made a day cover, so it actually spells everything out, because before it just had like the letter of the date, and I saw somebody else do that, and of course, you know, I'm always emulating, not copying, but emulating what others do well, and I thought that was something that was done well. And I really wanted to make sure that this was pretty and still reflected the summertime, because August is still just as hot as July. And it started coming out really good, and you can see me kind of flip back to July a little bit. I was actually kind of experimenting in July, so I didn't really do you know, the whole plan with me on that one, but you guys still got to see the whole thing. So I made some stickers to go in. I looked up some wacky dates for August, and the first thing I put down was a Hello August sticker. And then now I'm putting down the wacky holidays. I put down Beer Day, and now I'm putting Son and Daughter Day, and that's actually my son and daughter on there, y'all. I actually put them on there. I want to say they're my kids, but they're not really kids anymore. And then I actually wrote on the stickers, we have Joke Day and then Be an Angel Day. And you know, my handwriting's not that great, like I said, but it is what it is. And now I'm putting down Bow Tie Day. It's National Bow Tie Day. And then Voting Day. We have a voting day at the end of August, so I want to make sure I don't miss that. Now I'm pulling out my what do you call them? The tweezers. Oh my gosh, I couldn't get it out, you guys. But I pulled out the tweezers to put down the days, not the days of the weeks, but the dates themselves. And I really like how they came out, because I like covering them up. It really pulls as far as design goes. And so you know, when you're trying to put things down with your fingers, I had a boss that used to say, you know, when you hit a key on the computer wrong, he said you would fat finger it. And it's kind of like that when you're putting your stickers down as well. So it's good when you have like that extra extension where you can pick the stickers up and then put them down. So I've been really trying to figure out how I wanted to utilize the months, because you know, when you pay for a planner, it doesn't matter how expensive it is or how inexpensive it is. You want to be able to use all the layouts and the pages effectively so you can get the most bang for your buck. And so I found over time, just doing experiments, that this was kind of the best for me. I just wanted something that was still kind of visually clean. It didn't have a lot of stuff in it, because you know, that's what the weekdays are for, and I could just see things kind of at a glance. So I put like important appointments on there. I put, you know, the wacky fun dates on there that, you know, nobody else probably knows about. And then also I'm going to put down, you know, the when the recycling comes, because they don't come every week, and I always have to look back and try to figure out when the recycling people come. So that's the next stickers that I'm putting down. So they come every 2 weeks, and I usually have more recycled trash than I have regular trash, so I really need to remember when I have recycle day. So that's important for me, and you have to put down on yours what's important for you. Now I'm putting down the pay bill sticker, and I have quite a few of those that I need to put down. And again, you never know how many bills that you have to pay until you do something like this. And at first, when I did this, which was kind of last year, I did something like this. I put the bills on my monthly layout, and it kind of freaked me out, y'all, because I was like, oh my goodness, I didn't realize I had that many. Even if you do like a budget on paper, like really putting it in like an at a glance will really kind of it's an eye opener. It really is. So I don't have any problems with paying the bills and stuff, but you know, it's like some things you can get rid of, and I have. Just looking at the bills this way, I was able to kind of look and see, okay, what can I get rid of? What am I wasting my money on? And some things you can't get rid of, and some things that you can't. So it's looking pretty good at this point. Now I did print some washi just for decoration, and I'm covering up that little mistake that I had where I tried to pull up some washi in the beginning, and you see, all gone. That's what stickers do for you. They make mistakes go away. I wish they could make some other stuff go away, but you know, that's for a whole nother talk show, y'all. But you can see it really looks so pretty just putting that extra washi, and that's not even washi that I bought. So I actually made that with the Cricut machine as well. And so if you guys want to see the Cricut machine that I use, I'll leave a link below. And also if you hit the little eye up above, then you will see a link for the Cricut and also the paper that I use, because the paper is really good too. So I saw somebody else kind of do this. They kind of put down the washi and they kind of staggered it all over the page, and I really like the way it looks. Now I'm pulling out some of my washis that I purchased from Michael's, and I'm sure everybody's kind of seen these. And they have some quotes on them, and I really like them. I've been dying to use them, and I just couldn't figure it out. The only thing about using those is that you want to kind of start your washi when you put it down at the beginning of the quote, so you may lose a little bit of tape, but you know what? It's not that serious, y'all. You know, washi tape is relatively inexpensive, even if you buy it at some place like Michael's. And so, you know, if you lose a little bit of tape, it's okay, because you can go out and buy some more in a different decoration, and that's always nice too. So now what I'm doing with the washi is I'm covering up those days that don't really belong in August. So those are going to get covered up because we don't really need to see those. If we need to see anything for September, we can go to the September layout, or we can actually look at the year at a glance for that. So I really like the way it came out. I like the way that the colors came out, and I really couldn't figure out how to put stickers over on the gold side or utilize that spot. So I kind of left that blank for this one, and maybe by September I will figure out how I want to do that. So now I'm putting down some half boxes that I made specifically for the month, and I'm putting those down with some little like functional stickers, and I have like a little doctor's bag there that I'm putting down as well. And I'm not going to fill those in for privacy reasons, but you can see it looks like I have like a lot of doctor's appointments, but it's really more like some health related things that need to be done, and so, or appointments. And so I haven't figured out like what kind of sticker I want to use for some of those things are just more like fitness and health type things, so I just use the medical stickers, my little medical bag that I created. And it still looks pretty good, I must say. I staggered the colors. And so that is pretty much it for the August layout. And so if you guys enjoyed this video, which I hope you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up. You can do that right now. And if you haven't already subscribed, you can also go right down to the bottom right now and you can subscribe. And if you're already a subscriber, then I would like to thank you. Thank you. And so the next video will be out shortly. And with that, I'm just going to say love, peace, and hair grease from your sweet Lotus Blossom and lovable Lizzie. Have a fantabulous day and enjoy life.